All right, so this is another video I actually didn't look at, but I did hear about it. So apparently Austin Reeves was going to come to San Antonio, and he's on All the Smoke. I believe that's Steven Jackson, right? It's kind of crazy. Hold on, I think it is. I can't really tell. But yeah, let's see what Austin Reeves, sorry, has to say about going to San Antonio.
Were there other offers that were intriguing, close, more, or was your mind set the Lakers the whole time?
I really wanted to be in LA the whole time. There was a couple situations that were close, but like I said, I really wanted to be in LA. LA feels like home to me, so that's really where I wanted to be.
Well, give us maybe 2 teams you possibly thought about going to.
Houston, before the Fred, and then San Antonio.
Okay.
What? Is he gonna say anything? I think it's really funny that they put the camera on him. Hold on.
Fred, and then San Antonio.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna ask. Jeff, you like San Antonio?
That would have been nice.
I tell people all the time, were there other...
Was that it? That's all he had to say? Okay, I don't know why Steven Jackson made that face. By the way, him making that face in and of itself, like everyone said, oh, Steven Jackson, he's not going to, he said that he's done talking bad about the Spurs or whatever. No, he's just holding it back, man. It's going to come back up. Watch, Wemby's going to have a bad game or something, or Pop is going to yell at him or tell him to sit down or something, and he'll have something to say about the Spurs. Spurs wouldn't have held back Austin Reeves, okay? I was actually... Like, in my opinion, I didn't think that Austin Reeves coming to the Spurs made a ton of sense. I thought it would have been nice. I know the Spurs were interested. It seemed like a true possibility, but I just didn't necessarily think that he would be as great as people said. And the amount of money that the Spurs would have had to pay Austin Reeves to get him away from LA would have been quite a bit, because LA was planning on trying to match whatever was offered. I think up to about 100 million or something like that. Now his contract with them, I mean, I think it was a pretty good deal on both ends. But they were going to match like pretty high for Austin Reeves. And I didn't think that the Spurs needed to like go out of their way, because while I do think that he's a good player, I also think that he's a player that benefits tremendously from having Anthony Davis, from having LeBron James, and how that's set up. It just really makes him shine. And at the time, I just wasn't necessarily sure if him coming to the Spurs that he would look like so much better. I just didn't think he would necessarily, or he would have ended up playing, because he would have ended up playing under his contract and not up to his contract, I think. Like, and the Spurs have done a phenomenal job of signing players to contracts that they are obviously playing above their contract. Like DeJounte Murray, his last year with the Spurs, he was playing above his contract. I feel like Keldon is playing to his contract, so that's basically perfect. Devin Vassell, at times I feel like he's playing above his contract. So the Spurs do a really great job with that, and it seems like the only players that get pretty decent contracts are like veteran guys or veteran players that the Spurs are bringing along on the ride. But overall, I think we do a great job with contracts, and it just would have been a really weird move, I think. And I want that flexibility for the future, and I don't necessarily think that he like makes us that much better, or just I don't know. I don't hate Austin Reeves. That's all I had to say about that. I don't know.